Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again for another classic episode of Passing the Peace Pipe. You've got your residential shaman packing it over here, the old packer, and of course, joining me as always,
Chief Blitzfreak. Hello, 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 hello.
hello. And this week we're looking at Gumtree, eBay, Craigslist, all the old $2 for a doodle sites, basically. You put something up, people come around. Sometimes they'll pay for it. Sometimes they're just trying to case the joint. It's a bit dodge, but we'll go through our experiences with it and see if you too should give these sites a chance on buying things. Not really sure if eBay's around a bit more. They kind of, I don't know, fading in the background, got eliminated by Gumtree and Craigslist. But I think that's because eBay was kind of like a vicious fight over prices, like an actual auction house, where Craigslist and Gumtree is kind of just set price. If you're local and you can come pick it up, it's first in, first serve.
And I think the set prices on eBay nowadays are pretty much in line with the second-hand market value. Like a lot of the time...
Wait, there's set prices on eBay now?
Yeah, you can buy things with set prices, but you're not getting good deals.
Yeah, but
you
the
will
auction
not find
was
a deal
the
there.
fun part. Everyone's got too many fucking video games and shit these days. Back in my day, in the 90s, we had fucking Microsoft 3D pinball, and what you did was for fun was bet with other people all over the world over fucking just random shit, fucking Space Wars TV trays. And you'd be fucking bidding $500 for it, and the other person would buy 505, and then you'd be like, no, fuck you, 600, so they'd go 700, and you'd be like, lol, I actually had no money to spend anyway, and then you just leave.
I was going to say I've never bought anything on eBay, but I remember buying something once, and I got my friend's girlfriend to do it. She was a horrible, horrible woman, and it's the only time I've ever been ripped off where nothing was sent back. We didn't get any package, but I'm pretty convinced that she just took my money, and that wasn't actually a bad eBay experience. That was just that was my experience asking someone else to buy something online for me, which was
foolish. She just took your money and left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just took my money. And, months later was still going, I don't know where it is.
So she told you she bought it? It was waiting for it in the mail?
Yeah, and was waiting. And it was awesome because I think it was Lloyd Kaufman. I think it's the guy who makes the, trauma films. They made hundreds of films like Toxic Avenger and stuff. So it was how to make, fake explosions and how to make zombie heads and stuff like that. I could have been someone. Important. But my eBay package never showed up, so... here we are. And you used to sell a bit of stuff online, I believe. I believe it might take a second.
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't sell stuff on eBay? No, okay.
I bought some shit, but I never sold some shit. I was going to at one point. I took some photos of some old Xbox original games. I was 12, just being I need to make some dosh real quick. But yeah, I took all the photos and started making an account. But I just couldn't ever. I think we didn't have the right wire or something to link the camera to the computer or something, and so I could never upload the photos, so it just never happened. And I've still got those old Xbox original games though, but now they're backwards compatible, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get rid of them.
Yeah. It used to be harder putting photos. Everyone would think that's a joke now because you take the picture with your phone, but it used to actually
yeah, and then you send it in your phone
pain.
as well. But no, all fucking phones didn't have cameras. You actually had to buy an actual camera.
I was thinking, even though on none of these sites, I've never sold anything. I was saying I've never sold anything, but really I've never posted anything as the seller. I have sold things to people who have posted wanted ads. So someone wanted a whole lot of old Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. So I remember calling her, but she was obviously a very interested buyer. So she responded to the call I think drove about 30 kilometers and paid the price she said she was going to pay for them. So it was really simple, and I think that I thought that's what online was still going to be like.
Well,
But
that's what it's supposed to be. That's
it,
the ideal.
it's supposed to be, but it just seems like time wasters, and everyone on either side is getting angry about the same things. Like the biggest thing I saw on Marketplace, which probably applies to Gumtree and stuff as well, is people complaining how no one responds when they ask, is the item still available? But the sellers say, why would I respond? Obviously it's available. But it's not obvious, and most of the time when you send a message, like I'll send a direct message, yes, I want your speaker, yes, I will pay the $60, can I pick it up now? Well, they wait 24 hours before responding, and then usually it's, oh, I don't know, I've got to see if someone else is coming first. And then they mess you around, and it's like, why won't you just take my money? And I assume the people who are backing out of the sales is because they found someone else who was quicker than them? Or are they just trolling? Are these sites just full of people pretending they want to buy things that don't even want to
But
buy anything?
still, it's like, man, that's a very sad troll. Like, holy shit. How sad do you have to be if that's your fucking what you do for free time? Oh, I post ads and then I just wait by the phone if someone rings me up, or I just spend 24 hours looking at their email and jacking off in my chair while I look at it. Then I give them a really fucking nondescript response and just like see if I can fuck them around a couple more days. Like, what the actual fuck? Like,
As you're
come on.
saying that, though, I'm
We've like
envisioning the
invented
person.
VR and drugs. There's better stuff to do with your time. Fuck.
Some people don't do drugs.
Yeah, I know. There are those.
Some
You know.
people are just horrible. And I wouldn't...
Whoa! We're not saying all sober people are horrible, but
No, but there might also be the possibility I started thinking. Because I've been messed around by a lot of people when I've just wanted to buy an item off them. I go, surely some people go, well, you're going to mess me around. Well, guess who's going to get some fake interest in the next orders you have? So maybe this is tit for tat sometimes. You do something wrong to frustrate people once, and then they go,
oh, and then
yeah,
they track you.
You go, you mess me around. Like, well, on Facebook Marketplace, you can
that's-
see who they are. On Gumtree,
yeah.
you can see what the seller has sold before. And you're right, some people aren't trolling, but it's so painful dragging information out of people. One person wanted to
Yes.
sell me a mower, and I said, is it for sale? Can I buy it? And they said, again, 12 hours later, yes. Oh, wow. So you're going to make me send message after message. Couldn't you have just sent, what about this time? How about this place? I didn't even negotiate on the price.
You were just like, full price, I want to buy it.
And then
And
it
they're
took...
just
Yep.
like,
Well,
yes.
yes.
You can buy it.
It
And
took-
it's like, dude, give me your fucking phone number so I can call you and arrange this shit. Do you want to sell this or not?
I know. Took a few days. Eventually, got a response of, okay, actually, could you just talk to my husband instead of me? Here's his number. It was fantastic. And I mean, I got my mower. These were really nice people and everything was fine. But you need to take into account, are the savings worth it when you try to buy something? And it's going to take you like 3-4 days, even if you are at the front of the queue.
Well, you know, if it's like $100, if I could get a PS5 today for $700, or I wait till Friday and get it for $600, I'll just wait. Like, I'm not that desperate for one,
Yeah.
and it's just easy saving money. But yeah, with that situation, you kind of got to figure out if it's like stupidity or malice, and there's like a saying that you always should assume stupidity over malice, because
That makes more sense.
that-
You get
that's-
less angry yourself as well.
yeah. Oh, that's an entire different fucking vein. I can tell you how anger gets created by a lot of people, and it's because of expectations. But dropping back to the stupidity versus malice thing, that is it though. A lot of times these days of technology and everyone's like, you know, got work and shit and doing a lot of stuff. um, people just kind of have all the intention of doing something and then just fail to do it. I know I fail a lot of times when I'm like trying to go to bed. Like I'll text the girlfriend like, "Oh yeah, good night. I'm heading off to bed now," and then like half an hour later, I'm playing a fucking Snapchat puzzle game with her, being like, "Yeah, so I didn't go to bed yet. It's your turn." So yeah, that's it. Sometimes it's not even stupidity. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know, they just fail, just forgot. That is kind of like not stupidity but incompetence.
Okay, tell me what you think about this. Whether this is stupidity or like malice.
Yeah,
It's
incompetence and malice.
well, I tried to buy a car. This is like 8 years ago, and I noticed the weirdest thing. People were posting stuff like has registration, has 6 months of registration. Well, when you sell someone a car, if you don't have a roadworthy, that registration doesn't exist. So
Well, they have to. Isn't that just a fuck around to swap it around into your name as well?
it's not a problem if you have a roadworthy, but if there's no roadworthy, they can't give you their registration.
Yeah, you can't drive it.
Now that would seem like stupidity to me, but the one that got me is I think might be malice, because this is going to sound so dumb to you. Every person I've told is like, you can't be serious. I showed up to places where the cars said, have air conditioner. I've sent texts like, does the air conditioner work? Like, yes. Then I show up to non-working air conditioners where people go, oh, well, it stopped working one day, but it's still a working air conditioner. It's just that you probably just have to refill it. And it's like, well, it's not working then. You're literally saying that you're selling one. One person's didn't work, but they said they had one because the car just came with a working one. They're like, oh no, well, the air conditioner, like, it worked and everything, it just stopped working one day. And you're like, well, you can't advertise it as it's working. They're like, well, it does work.
Yeah, okay. I guess that is kind of like someone trying to screw you over, being like, well, technically on this technicality,
But it's...
I could say it, and it's like, what are you trying to fucking be a lawyer or false advertise me? Do use some fucking wordplay to trying to get out on a technicality that's not even fucking there?
No, and I
Like,
realised it was
doesn't
common,
fucking
though.
work. Yeah, well, yeah.
That's what shocked me. We live in a society where people are saying, well, yeah, this works, but it doesn't.
That's was just me scratching my balls. But yeah.
So when you would, like, I mean, I ended up buying, I got to say, actually, out of all the experience I've had, I guess I have usually ended up getting the products I want. I've got things at decent prices. You just get your time wasted by the people who have rubbish. But I actually did get a really great deal on a car because I realised that I'd contacted the same person twice on different cars. Then I'd contacted the person's brother on another car. They realised that I was calling them, so I just told them what I wanted. They were buying cars from auctions. Like, they had a really good deal going on in moving cars. They just got me a fantastic deal. Like, I honestly could never have got such a good deal, like, from a non-private seller. It was just fantastic. And that car still ran for like 10 years, was just fantastic. So I'm not going to say that I wouldn't use these. I will still continue to use all Gumtrees and Marketplace. Craigslist is just dead. It used to be more for like meeting
Why
men
is
and
that
women.
dead? Yeah, that was just kind of like a fucks list, more like.
Well, someone got killed, I think, a few years
Jesus.
ago, and then Craigslist in the world just went, no, we're not going to post
was
it
it
anymore.
in Florida?
I don't know. But it's not the
Probably
Craigslist
was.
killer. We're not talking about
What?
the original Craigslist killer, like the one I think they were giving people lifts, but they were just killing them.
Is this a Netflix documentary?
No. But you can look it up.
Well, Netflix, cough, we're available for sponsorship if you want that idea. We're calling it trademark, yeah.
No, and there were a few killings on Craigslist and these private sites. I don't know if it was
you'd
just
think
Craigslist.
so. Like, if you're a cannibal or anything, it's basically Uber Eats.
Yeah.
You're just like, right, yep, looking for this person, and you could just be like, oh, what do I want today? Oh, I think I want something like a bit more muscly, thick. Alright, looking for someone to help move a couch and a fridge, pay you like $60, just 2 items. anyone will. You'd get people.
Yeah.
Easy. You'd be like, well, what do I want to eat today? Oh, maybe want someone skinnier. Maybe I want like soft skin. Not as tan. So, I need help. Repairing a computer. Send one of those small, skinny IT lads over, and
Well, I don't know if we've ever talked about this before. I think we might have.
What?
There is actually, there's at least one case, I think there's more than one, where a guy did post online that he's a cannibal and he wants you to come over so that he can eat bits of you.
I think
And
I've heard about this.
and it happened. He came over and he killed someone. I think he ate a full person or ate parts of another person.
The person that came over wanted to commit suicide.
Ah. So it was a
They-
win-win.
they
So
were-
someone actually
yeah,
found
yeah.
someone to kill them, and the other person was like, well, I just want to eat you. They found a win-win, which was still illegal, and they left a big paper trail.
Because it was like, I think he didn't get murder. He got like assisted suicide in the end. I think it was like maybe in the UK.
Wow.
I'm.
So you'd say almost like you
It
could...
could just be an IT crowd episode.
No, there was an episode of a thing where that actually happened. I don't think it was IT Crowd, but it was a show like that.
No, it was
where they did
an
make
episode of
fun of it.
IT
It was
Crowd.
IT Crowd.
Yeah.
It was a good
It was
episode.
a German, and Moss went over because thought it was a cooking ad.
That's right.
But the ad was actually, the ad said, "I wanted to cook with you."
Yeah. And then they had a big laugh.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you wanted to cook
With me.
using me. Oh ho 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 ho. Ah. But no, thank you.
And Craigslist, unlike the others, was used as a ride share. So my friend, she used it to get from Reno to Las Vegas, and we all teased her about it. But then she's got the best photos where she got pulled over with the guy who was driving her. He was like a corrections officer, and they got pulled over on the drive. She didn't know him at all, and the cop who pulls them over goes, oh, okay, so, like, I'm just checking what he's doing on the road. He goes, neither of yous are armed? And he goes, yeah, I am. So she's got all these photos of the cop with the other guy and the gun, and she's just like, oh, could you get out of the car? And then she's just like going, shoot him! Just shoot him!
Jesus.
So this guy, like, she's funny, and the cop was like, I'm not going to shoot him, and he's like, shut up, don't make him shoot me. But he just made him like take the bullets out of his gun, and then was like, I think it wasn't registered at the time, and he was like, you need to re-register this, dude. But either way, she had some really good photos of it, and that was someone she met on Craigslist. But in fairness, he was the one who was more likely to get shot because of her laughing at another cop going, shoot him. so Craigslist is a bit of fun for everyone, really.
Yeah,
I
nice.
think they're still doing rideshare, but no one in Australia uses it.
But they've been taken down in America.
Probably not rideshare.
Oh, okay.
I think rideshare's
Oh,
still going.
you
It's
were
just
saying
personals.
it was just personals.
Like,
right.
yeah, you can't be hooking up with someone on that, but you can
But
get a
then,
ride with
as I
someone.
said, you can still hire people and kill them.
Yeah. Hi, I need a lift somewhere because I'm running away from my current life.
Yeah.
No one's going to miss me. Would anyone like to give me a lift?
Would you like to have a ride from your home into this neck of the woods, right next to this 6-foot hole?
Oh, man. So I don't know how you feel. I feel like I'm still going to keep using these. I'm going to
I
keep using all
barely
these
used
sites.
them. I used fucking eBay like twice to buy fucking Mage Knights figurines in like fucking 2003 or 4. Somewhere real back then.
Man, you
Yeah.
helped start eBay.
Basically, you had the bloody dial-up internet. Get off the fucking phone! I want to buy my figurines. And but no, Mage Knight. If anyone ever played it, that was some cool shit. You had the little boards that looked like an environment and actual like guys that were statues, and then they had like a thing of stats. And then like when they got hit and health, their stats would go down. But you'd twist. It was like a guy, like a statue on like this circular thing, and you twist it, and the guy's stats would go down in the little display thing, so it'd actually show you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you'd have to have like a ruler to, because they'd have a number of how much far they moved, and that was like how many fucking centimeters they moved.
So,
Yeah,
even though it was
it
back
was a great
2003,
thing.
it sounds like your eBay experience was good.
Oh
You
yeah,
got the item you wanted.
I bought a couple of good shit off him, a couple of legendary commanders. They were fucking good. I fucked some shit up at some tournaments. That was
And you
good
would have got
stuff.
to have a bit of fun with the auction, I guess. You get them by auction, or you just paid outright on them?
I did auction a little for one of them actually. It wasn't that much though. It wasn't. I think I just think it made me spend like an extra $12. Um, but yeah, I was real keen on that one though. So I fucking, as a kid and nothing to do, I just sat on the computer and had like the TV on, watching fucking just shitty TV, and then just keeping an eye on it. And anyone fucking bid, I'd bid $1 more than them. And then at the end, I bid like an extra $5 in like the last 30 seconds, and yeah, it was all G.
Online auctions. Man, well, it
But no,
sounds like we're
I
kind of both
didn't get
pro.
fucked around. I just rocked up. The guy was really organized. He had the shit at the door ready for me, and he was just like, "Yeah, here it is. Take a look at it." And he was see-through
Nice.
plastic containers. I could take him out, look at him, and be like, "Yep, all good. Here's the dollars." So yeah, he even let me inspect it and everything beforehand. And yeah, there's not really much you can fake with those.
That's it. I mean, I've got to look at the stuff I've bought before I've got it, because I only buy stuff in person as well. And I'm like, I would say I'm pro these things, but I think we could probably all agree. Well, you don't know, but I mean, I think most people out there will agree that there are a lot of time wasters online now, and maybe there could be a better way.
Yeah.
A better way to simplify. It's like,
There
don't
could
post your
be
stuff
a lot
if
of
you're not.
sad trolls.
Yeah, well, don't post your stuff if you're not willing to take messages. Like, don't post your stuff 5 minutes before you go to
Is
work.
this just because you got fucked around recently?
It happens every time, every time. And then the same people are saying, "Oh, I got messed around. Why didn't anyone come and buy the thing that I was selling?" And I'm just like, I send people messages. I will drive to your place right now and give you the money. People are like, "No, I'm holding it for someone in 38 hours. Going, why did you post it? You're going to get so many messages. What are you doing? It doesn't. I just think people
that's it.
don't know how to run it.
That's why you fucking have to send the messages to
That's
still
my rant.
available, because fucking cunts don't take down their shit when they've already got lined something up.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
And people who ask if they can come get something, maybe it should be assumed they mean you're going to come get something now. Don't send the message if you can't go. Don't send it going, "Oh, can I come pick it up?" "Oh, well, I mean when I finish work for the weekend, which is in 2 days,
Yeah,
and then I
fuck.
finish my family stuff." Just hold it. Come on, people. Get your shit together. That's my rant.
Alright, well, I think that's about all for this week. Just, keep it real. Make sure you're careful when you're getting rides and stuff. Be like 20-30% aware that you could be murdered, so maybe take some pepper spray or a taser or a small knife or something. Just nonchalant though. Don't be waving it around or threatening people. But if you're if the guy pulls up in a pickup ute, a trailer, whatever the fuck those are, and then you get in, God forbid, and then the fucking things lock and all the doors lock, you're gonna want to be having something that you can whip out in your backpack real quick.
Online. Nice.
Nice.
Blitzfreak.
Pack up. We are out.